My government name is Britton Hammond. I also go by Verseborn, and I'm an artist producer out of San Francisco, California.
What's the story behind your name?
When I was younger in school, they used to call me Firstborn, feel me? Because I'm also the oldest of, actually I got hella siblings. But like in my immediate family, I'm the oldest of the four. And we were like some rowdy kids, you know what I mean, in school. So it's like everybody knew us and whatnot. And so they used to call me Firstborn. As I grew up, I sort of changed it to Verseborn, you know what I mean? Just to tailor it more towards the craft. I intertwined like poetry with, you know, some other elements, you know what I mean? It makes it a little bit more robust,
right.
You know what I mean? Just adding a little bit more to it, more into the music side of things. I started writing more music, or like taking my poetry and sort of formatting it into songs, you know? And then from there, it became like a really good craft for me. Just like a good outlet, a good motivator, just to push forward with my craft. You feel me? And so I sort of just tailored it to Verseborn.
What inspired you into getting into producing, MCing, and just the whole hip hop culture? You know what I mean? Like as a kid, you know, it was a big part of your life, or was it something you jumped into? It was just like, let's go all in on it.
Growing up out here in the Bay Area, my dad was actually part of IMP, Ill Manor Posse. He grew up with Cougnut out there in Lakeview. My mom, she's an R&B singer out here in the Bay Area. She's been doing it for like 20 some odd years, you know what I mean? I was a youngster in the studios, behind the scenes at shows, you know what I mean? Like I'm there when the music is getting created. I'm born and raised here in the Bay Area. We have, you know, so many different styles of music out here in the Bay Area. You know, it is such a melting pot of cultures, ethnicities, and then with that, you're able to tap into like different creative aspects of various different cultures, and you could bring all that together to make something that's unique.
What's your muse? What makes you get up every morning to pursue your dream in hip hop?
My muse, my motivation, my inspiration would honestly be my wife and son. They're honestly the reason why I do everything I do. Also being able to like make a difference, whether that be in somebody's immediate life or, you know, in the long term. You know, sometimes like honestly, dude, like people hit me up like on Instagram, on, you know, Facebook, whatever, and they're like, yo, dude, this song right here was, man, when you said this, and this, like, damn, I really got it, and I totally feel it. And it's like that, like, and it's like when I started getting stuff like that, it's like, it's almost like, I don't want to say like embarrassing, but it's like people are really listening to you.
Yeah.
Not only are they listening to you, but it's like and then it's like our label is putting our lyrics out on like Rap Genius and stuff like that, so people are actually like able to follow along and read like what we're really saying. Just seeing some of that, the good feedback is just it's dope, you know. And it's almost like I have a duty now, you know, because not everybody can have this opportunity to actually say something and reach people, you know?
Yeah.
And then have them receptive though. I try to always, even if I'm featured on somebody else's song, it's like I'll try to at least drop some sort of a gem in there. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not saying I'm a saint, I only make Christian music or whatever. Sometimes I make some turn up stuff, you know what I mean? At the same time, it's like life is not always about that. We could always make a song to turn up. You know, anybody can make a turn up song. Like, can you make a song about like deep thought? Can you make a song? Can you make a song in general? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People just make a lot of noise but make something that in 10 years, if you play it, you could still play it on repeat, and it'll still make sense. You know?
I like that.
You know?
Speaking on you know how you was talking about 10 years ago, like with your your music is still relevant today. Let's say 20, 30 years down the line, maybe you're taking a break, you're done with the rap career, you're watching your kid evolve into it. What do you want your fans to say about you? What do you want your fans to say about your career and what you've done to impact your community and everything?
I'd like my fans to say, like, in 20 or 30 years down the line, I'd really like my fans to say, here was somebody that actually gave us something of substance, something that actually made me either want to do better, inspired me, or motivated me. It's really just about connecting with people.
Right.
So really, I'd really like my fans to look back on my career and be like, he actually gave us something. He gave us something, Like Prince gave us something. You know what I mean? You feel me?
Yeah.
James Brown gave us something. Nah, but for real, like all these people, they really, they gave us something. And I just want to be somebody that's of substance.
What advice could you give to an untapped artist? Untapped artist being somebody who's in a position that you were in maybe 5 to 10 years ago. Like, what can keep their drive to have them see the light at the end of that tunnel?
Let's see. Some advice that I have for any emerging artists or any untapped artists that were in my position, or if you're just an untapped artist in general, at least with the music, if you're creating original material, I think that's the key. Really, you don't need a record label per se anymore in order to make money or in order to get your music on these major services. I think really in today's age, you can really do everything yourself. So some advice I would say would be to continue creating original music. I would also look into independent distribution services. And I would also sign up for ASCAP. And as you're creating your music, you pretty much copyright and put your publishing in order. That way, whenever your song gets played, downloaded, streamed, you're getting something from it. You're getting something from it. I think that'll, once you actually see that, you're getting numbers, you feel me? I think that's motivation because you did it yourself, and then from there, it's really about establishing your own brand, and then just marketing yourself the right way, staying persistent, and then just always trying to elevate, always try to get better. You never become complacent. The minute you become complacent, that means you failed. The key is to stay hungry. I want to give a big shout out to Team Conquest. Holler at us, man. Conquestagram on Instagram, Conquest Music on Facebook, Conquest Now on Twitter. That way you guys can get familiar with the whole Conquest family. We're really a collection of unique, awesome individuals, as well as very talented musicians, artists, free thinkers, you know what I mean? We're motivated individuals. For myself, Verseborn, you could check out some of my music on soundcloud.com/Verseborn. I'm on Instagram /Verseborn. I'm on Twitter /Verseborn. Check out my lyrics on Rap Genius. What else? On Spotify. It would be dope if you go follow me on Spotify. Look for me on there. I got some dope music there as well. I think that's it. I'm not a rapper, I'm an artifact. But when I'm on a track, I can slaughter beats in the artifacts. One hand gripping my starter cap and the other's mic, waving on stage, tsunami shaping my autograph. I bomb pads, rocking Islamic rags, knocking politicians on my mission, taking shots like a photograph. I'm exposing shit like a photo lab. Conspiracy theories are clear to me, so you know I'll be more than glad to drop knowledge. Top college, school of hard knocking, where the cops watching the genocide from the top wallets. Attack of the clones, now they flying in drones. Jedi mind, heart of stone tablets like Moses broke. I'm bridging the gap like a pair of braces across many nations with the exact shot to mellow haters, giving them something they can't spell on paper. Open minds from east to west and the rest we can settle later.